Put them smiles on.
We gonna walk it
Put them smiles on. Miss Brown, you know you be smiling.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the Eagle Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands for one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And please remain standing for the Eagle Pledge. I am Barack Michelle Obama Academy Eagle. I soar above my potential. I thrive despite any obstacles. I am strong. My mind is ready for challenges. My soul is free from difficulties. I soar like an eagle to limited possibilities. This eagle is the champion, letting all triumphs. With confidence, courage, love, and perseverance. I am Barack Michelle Obama Academy Eagle.
Good morning, Eagles. First and foremost, I'd like to congratulate all of my fellow classmates on this joyous day. Secondly, I would like to say thank you to our wonderful teachers and principals for supporting and helping us along this journey. We would also like to thank our parents for continuous love and support. Without you, none of this would be possible. Today, we fifth graders stand together, staring into the future as it awaits for us in our new setting, middle school. Behind us is the past and awesome memories that we now wave goodbye. I remember that excited and nervous feeling I had walking in here on the first day. Now we are the seniors of the school and about to embark on a new life at the middle school. I kind of feel that nervous and excited feeling coming again. We are filled with so many questions. Who will my teachers be? How many teachers will I have? And who will be in my class? However, the one question you will not catch us asking is, are we ready? Yes. Because if we are not ready by now, we have failed too many people. We have failed our parents, teachers, ourselves, teachers, and parents. So with that being said, Bama class of 2018 is the future. Let us forever be known as the generation who will forever change and mold the world into a better place. My classmates and I are proud to stand before you as soaring eagles.
Thank you to Leah. Next we will have a musical tribute by the 5th grade classmates.
World, the world, guest speaker for today is Mr. Derek Bozeman. Mr. Bozeman is a native Atlanta who received his formal education in the Atlanta public school system. After high school, he attended Morris Brown College and received a Bachelor of Arts degree in political science. It was at Morris Brown College that he began his political career as a student government associate president and spurred his desire to help those in need. Mr. Bozeman was elected to Atlanta City Council in 1997 and was re-elected for a second term in 2001. Mr. Bozeman is an advocate for the inalienable rights of people of color and has appeared on CNN's Talk Back Live, ABC's Like 9, Court TV, and dozens of nationally syndicated radio programs, as well as being interviewed by the Wall Street Journal, New York Times, and the New Yorker magazine. His understanding of breadth of issues led him to his own daily drive time talk show, Too Much Truth with Derek Bozeman, which airs from 4 to 7, Monday through Friday in Atlanta on 1380 WAOK. As a journalist and a personality, Mr. Bozeman tackles subjects right at the core. His knowledge and insight has built a strong reputation for helping colleges, universities, corporations, nonprofit groups, and individuals succeed. Mr. Bozeman contends education is an equalizer and serves as a parent-teacher association officer at Price Middle School and a member of the PTA at Perkins Elementary School. He is also active with the United Youth Conference and has been founder and co-founder of Let Us Make Man, an annual community organizing event held in various locales throughout Georgia since 2005. Let Us Make Man seeks to empower black families, specifically black men, black males, to these continuous year-round learning opportunities. Mr. Bozeman's year of working in city councilman, journalist, and community organizer has earned him numerous awards and accolades, not only in Georgia, but throughout the world, and has allowed him to travel extensively to continue to learn, grow, and help others. Mr. Bozeman is a member of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated and is active with the Prince Hall affiliated ministries at Mount Sinai Baptist Church. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome Mr. Derek Bozeman.
Thank you, Malik. Thank you. Thank you. Let me tell you, I have been introduced in many places, but I've never received an introduction quite like that one. Thank you, young man. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, come on, y'all can do better than that. I say good morning. Good morning. It's the end of year celebration for these young kings and queens. They have studied to show themselves approved. They've fought the good fight. And now comes the reward. I am indeed honored and privileged to be here. First of all, just by protocol, even in her absence, to the superintendent of the boldest and baddest school system which produced many of us and that will continue to produce scholars like these, Dr. Karstefan, to this principal and her leadership team who have saw fit to continue a tradition and a legacy, not only preparing young people for success, but for preparing them to serve. I saw that as I looked at the video, which showed them not just here at Barack and Michelle Obama Academy, but saw them in Tennessee and other places, because learning happens outside of the classroom. And so for her leadership and for all of the teachers who are here, wave your hand real high, because before I use my 5 minutes, and I ain't gonna be the 5 minutes, I want to say that I'm unapologetically, I'm from, my folk from Carver Homes. Let me just clear the air so y'all know. They are not, anybody know anything about Carver Homes? We're not from the villages of Carver. That's where you have a swimming pool. That's where you have, you know, nice screened-in porches. My grandmama Zora Lee Bozeman lived on Murray Avenue when it was Carver Homes. Cinder block, no air conditioner, a window in the fan. But thank God for Grandmama Zora because she prayed us through. Now, I went to Perkerson Elementary. Let me just give my pedigree in APS just to start it off so you can see what APS can produce. Because you're looking at the evidence that APS still is great and still is working on behalf of young boys and young girls. I went to Jeremiah Gilbert School, which was directly across from my house, right there in Lakewood Village in what we call Bedmar. After they closed down in the early 70s, I transferred to Perkerson Elementary School. Well, my third grade teacher, Miss Evelyn Hardy, and I think Dr. Coleman knows my third grade teacher. I still talk to my third grade teacher, boys and girls. And I'll be 52 in 2 weeks. I know y'all say he don't look like it. I already know that. And so I still talk to my third grade teacher. Why? Because she made such a fundamental impact on my life. I remembered her, and she remembered me. And so today we're claiming some precious memories that your babies are going to have beyond just today. And so that's how I started. Went to Price High School. That's when it was a high school instead of middle school. Because every Bozeman that have come through the city of Atlanta graduated from Price High School, including all my aunts and uncles. And then I broke and I left Price because I was a great student and went to North Fulton out in Buckhead as a 10th grader, having to get up at 5:36 in the morning to get the bus to get to the good side of town to be in the International Baccalaureate program. But I came back home to, right after that, I came back home to Perkerson. Now I got to be a little bit honest with you, to try to be a teacher. My 7th grade teacher, Mr. Roy McKissick, said, look, I'm getting ready to retire and I have a great idea. You are a great student. Would you come and teach my class, 5th grade? I said, look, I love you so much that I will do it. And then I got a 5th grade class. And so I want y'all to give these teachers a big round of applause because after I got a 5th grade class, y'all know what happened? About 3 weeks later, I quit. This is far, I don't play football, I done did another thing, but this is far more challenging than I ever thought. So I said, teachers make every other profession possible. And we love y'all so much. You may not hear it enough from us. But parents, do we love these teachers who have prepared our children for success? Let's support them, and that's what I do. And so when Dr. Coleman called, I said, well, I just got back into the country. And I really am tired, but this made my day already. So let me give you the 3 points for these young people, and then I'm out of your way. I just stopped by for a few minutes because you've already said it by way of introduction that you are prepared. And I want to say to you parents, you have a responsibility to keep preparing them. You're going to pass them off to probably King Middle School, and the assistant principal is here, and they are ready. Your young people are ready. So I leave y'all young people with 3 things. Listen to Uncle Derek for just a minute. I want you to be great. That's the first thing that I challenge you to do, is to be great. The reason I ask you to be great because greatness is in you. If you don't believe that greatness is in you, I've done a lot of great things in my life. But I have to always remind people where I came from. And in the days when I was coming through Price High School, you know, there was folks saying, well, can any good come off the south side? But my mom and dad said, we have prepared you to go wherever you are going, to be great. Your teachers have done all they needed to do to send you forward to be great. We don't need average anymore. We need greater than average, and so we need for you to be great. And the way that you can be great, I was never the smartest, but I always was willing to try harder, to stay later. I remind you that Michael Jordan, whose song will say, is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Although I'm voting heavy for LeBron now, I'm pulling for him to select. I ain't gonna get the brothers and sisters mad at me this morning. But Michael Jordan didn't even make his high school basketball team because they said he wasn't good enough. Yep. Somebody may tell you you're not good enough. All you got to do is then go work a little bit harder. All right? And that you know that you are worthy for whatever God has for you is for you. So be great. Number two, that don't think that we're not saying this community needs you. I'm telling you the world needs you. The world needs more love. The world needs more brightness. The world needs more smile. They need what walked down that aisle this morning that got me excited to the core of my soul to see here is the future marching down this aisle. And you never know where life may take you. I never in my wildest imagination thought I would be on the Atlanta City Council. I never thought I would be at the top radio station, one of the top in America, WAOK and B103. I used to go down there and be interviewed by personalities on the station, and now I do the interviewing. And they write a check to me every 2 weeks. So we need for you to be great. The world needs your gifts and your talent. And I can already tell that you're talented by the way I've been introduced, by the way you have spoken, by the way you have sing. We know that talent is in you. Last thing I want to remind you is that there is no limit to your success. So dream big, extraordinary dreams. Just say this, there's no limit to what you can do as a young lady when you just conduct yourself as a young lady. Young men, there's no limit to what you can do. Now, parents, to you, and then I'm done. You have been given the most awesome job in the world. You are the custodian of a soul that is depending on you. Let me say that. I didn't say you're the custodian of a son or a daughter. You are the custodian of a soul that needs pouring into so that they can pour out themselves to the rest of us. And so don't take lightly your responsibility. Celebrate today, but prepare for the days to come and for the days unseen. When your son and daughter can look back, one of the proudest things I ever done was to be able to stand in places, and even today, my mama see me on TV or see me on radio, listen to me on radio, and she listens every day. And she said, that's my son. And I'm well pleased. There is no award I've gotten. There's no check that I've been paid that makes me feel prouder to know that my father before he died, Jesse James Snake Bozeman. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Snake. Said, I'm proud of my son. So be proud of them today, but prepare them for what is to come. Greatness runs in their race. They will do great, amazing things. All you got to do is do your part. Call on God to help you and get out of His way and watch them soar just like the eagles. They are going to leave here today prepared to do exceedingly abundantly above what you could expect or hope for, according to the faith that works within you as you believe God has miracles for them. And so thank you for allowing me to come and share. Young people, I want you all to know I am so very proud of you. And I'm not just saying that. You have renewed my spirit this morning. Because when I look at you, I see black excellence. When I look at you, I see the future. When I look at you, I see the doctors, the lawyers, the scholars. When I even look at you on this very stage, I just might see the president.
Hello.
God bless you and God keep you. Thank you for allowing me.
On behalf of Barack and Michelle Obama family, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us and to provide such an inspirational message. Please accept this gift as a token of our sincere appreciation.
Try me in the very dirt, but still like this I rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? Cause I walk like I have oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moon and like sun with the certainty of tide, just like hope springing high, still I rise.
Do you want to see me broken, bowed head and lowered eyes? If shoulders fall down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries.
Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awfully hard, cause I laugh like I have gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise.
Out of the heights of history shame,
I'll rise.
into a past that's rooted in pain.
I'll rise.
I am the black ocean, sleepy and wide, willing and swelling, I bear the tide. Leaving behind the nights of terror and fear,
I'll rise.
into a daybreakness wondrously clear.
I'll rise.
Bringing the gift that my ancestors gave, I am the hope and the dream of the slave.
I'll rise.
Good morning. Now is the time for the students to receive their awards. Students, when I call your names, please come forward for your 5th grade certificate. Kamara Roberts. Kentravius Smith. Kaylin Kinlock. Javen Satterwhite. Rachel Bethel. Jahad Childs. Mecca Paris. Malik Paris. Shamaya Render. Courtney Hardiman. Janaya Martin. Jarvis Smith. Sakari Green. Demetrius Dent. Chrislyn Paris. Hannah Ector. Rihanna Lowe. Jayla Walker. Janaya Jackson. Akaya Crawley. Octavius Williamson. Dexter Williams. Mariah Stewart. Donald Addison. Janaya Phillips. Kenquavius Smith. Yahara Wofford. Carlos Farr. Mariana Johnson. Markia Gilliam. Ashanti Banks. Kylan Whitfield. Destiny Gill. Leon Hunter. Talia Middlebrook. LeVar McNair. Macario Cole. Dejiana Stuckley. Octavia McCord. Makaya Reese. Tanaya Gray. Braylon Thomas. Now let's give one final applause for all of our fifth grade students. In the essence of time, our students will receive an envelope with all of their certificates in it. So every award that I announced today, they will receive an award, an envelope afterwards. So make sure you see the teacher to get those. But students, when I call your names, please come to the center. Most improved in reading language arts, Carlos Farr. Sakari Green. Leon Hunter. Michaela Thomas, and Jihad Childs. Malik Paris, Sakari Green, LeVar McNair, Destiny Gill, and Donald Addison. The next category is most outstanding in reading English language arts. Malik Paris, Talia Middlebrooks, Rihanna Lowe, and Jarvis Smith. For most outstanding in mathematics, we have Kylan Whitfield, Mecca Harris, Jihad Childs, and Markia Gilliam. The next category is our SEL award that stands for Social Emotional Learning, and it is that student that possesses those characteristics for being a good student and role model for their classmates. And these students are Jarvis Smith, Destiny Gill, Donald Addison, Hannah Ector, Talia Middlebrooks, Kaylin Kinlock, Shamaya Render, Sakari Green, Kentravius Smith, and Yahara Wofford. The Hope Award, and this goes to Macario Cole, Makaya Reese, Javen Satterwhite, Kenquavius Smith, Dejiana Stuckley, Mariana Johnson, Harris Johnson, Janaya Phillips, and Akaya Crawley. The next few awards come from our specials teachers for doing an outstanding job in this particular art award. And this these awards go to Talia Middlebrooks, Carlos Farr, Jarvis Smith, and Destiny Gill. In music, Mariah Stewart, Macario Cole, and Braylon Thomas.
Mariah.
Octavia McCord, and Jahad Childs. These students are being recognized for participating in the Atlanta Music Festival. Tanaya Gray, Janaya Martin, Chrislyn Paris, Donald Addison, Kentravius Smith, Malik Harris, and Kylan Whitfield. Students participated in our Visions After School Tutoring Program. Ashanti Banks, Rachel Bethel, Sakari Green, Leon Hunter, Janaya Jackson, Brianna Lowe, Octavia McCord, Chrislyn Harris, Malik Harris, Shamaya Render, Kamar Roberts, Mariah Stewart, Kylan Whitfield, Dexter Williams, and Yahar Watson served as student wellness ambassadors for the school. Makaria Cole, Lamar McNair, Carlos Farr, and Octavius Williamson. The next student participated in Young Authors Award, where this is a writing prompt that they had to do and submit to a competition, and our participant was Talia Middlebrooks. This group of students participated in the science fair. Mariah Stewart, Janaya Jackson, Akaya Crawley, Talia Middlebrooks, Kylan Whitfield, Sakari Green, Kaylin Kinlock, Jayla Walker, Rachel Bethel, Braylon Thomas, and Chrislyn Harris. We had many students to participate in the science fair. We did have some students to go on and represent the school in the district fair. We have Mariah Stewart received 3rd place at the district level. Sakari Green received 2nd place at the district level. Talia Middlebrooks received 2nd place at the district level. Kylan Whitfield received 2nd place at the district level. And last but not least, Rachel Bethel received 1st place at the district level. She also received Best in Category at the district level. Rachel Bethel. These students participated in the school's spelling bee. Jayla Walker, Mecca Paris, Malik Paris, Tanaya Gray, Makaya Crawley, Rachel Bethel. Only participated in the spelling bee. She went on to represent our school in the district level spelling bee. To participate in the technology fair, and that's Talia Middlebrooks and Rachel Bethel. We have a group of young men that are participants in the Obama Young Kings Club here that's sponsored by Coach Turner and the other men in the building, and those boys are Jahad Childs, Makaria Cole, Lamar McNair, Carlos Farr, Kylan Whitfield, and Octavius Williamson. These are our Obama Kings. We call the Pearls for our young ladies. And these are the participants in our Pearls group. Rachel Bethel, Hannah Ector, Janaya Martin, Talia Middlebrooks, Jayla Walker, Chrislyn Paris, Tanaya Gray, Octavia McCord, Dejiana Stuckley, and Yahar Walker. We have at Barack and Michelle Obama Academy an award-winning debate team. And so we do want to recognize those students in 5th grade that participated in the debate team: Talia Middlebrooks, Sakari Green, Kyla Whitfield, and Rachel Bethel. Mathematics Club, and these students are Talia Middlebrooks, Dexter Williams, Kyla Whitfield, Rachel Bethel, and Carlos Barr. The Helen Ruffin Reading Bowl is a competition from reading books with other schools, and we had 2 students to participate in that in 5th grade, and that was Talia Middlebrooks and Rachel Bethel. Accelerated Reader is a program that we have here where students have to read books and then take tests, and it helps to improve their reading. So we have the highest Lexile, and that's a score that's given based on your reading ability. The highest Lexile in the grade level is Miss Talia Middlebrooks. Correct in the grade level is Kaylin Kinlock. Highest percent correct. And the student with the highest number of points that you can receive from taking the test, as well as reading the most words, had the highest word count read this year, and the highest number of points in the 5th grade is Miss Rachel Bethel. Attendance is so important because you can't learn if you're not at school. And so we want to recognize those students that came to school each and every day. Kylan Whitfield, Shamaya Render, Talia Middlebrooks, Jarvis Smith, and Octavius Williams. We have a special award called the Soaring Above and Beyond Award, and this goes to a student that has just gone over and beyond what is expected. They participated in things in the school and represented the school very well. The student that gets this award also did the morning announcements for the past 2 years, each and every day, has been at school every day, and has done everything asked of her beyond the classroom, and has represented the school very well. And this goes to Miss Talia Middlebrooks. Who's just been outstanding, has supported in all activities, and we have a lot of parents that supported, but they picked the most outstanding parent who's done everything has been asked and over and beyond the call of duty, and that is Miss LaKenya Todd. And I do want to say that this is also Talia Middlebrooks' mother, so it's nothing. Recognize those students for the AB Honor Roll. Paris, Malik Paris, Mariah Stewart, Sakari Green, Chrislyn Paris, Kamar Roberts, Kaylin Kinlock, Shamaya Render, Kylan Whitfield, Octavia McCord, Gill. received all A's all year. And these two students are Talia Middlebrooks and Rachel Bethel with the Principal's List Award.
The Eagle Award is the most outstanding student, all-around student that exemplifies behavior, character, integrity, doing what's right when nobody's looking, high academic standards. This is the largest trophy because this is the highest honor that you can receive. And so we have a boy and a girl in each classroom. And in Miss Cleveland's class, our Girl Eagle Award winner is Sakari Green. In Miss Cleveland's class, our Boy Eagle Award is Kylan Whitfield. In Miss McMillan's class, our Girl Eagle Award goes to Destiny Gill. And in the boy in Miss McMillan's class is Jarvis Smith. So this is bittersweet to me because they're like my babies anytime I send those on to middle school. But in closing, I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity. I think I'm a servant leader. I love to serve. That's what this is about. And so I'm thankful that you've allowed me to serve you all along the way. So I'm going to turn it back over to our Mistress of Ceremony. And
thank you again to everyone for joining in the celebration of all our hard work. This year, before we go, I want to leave you with a quote from former President Barack Obama. In a global economy where the most valuable skill you can sell is your knowledge, a good education is no longer just a pathway to opportunity, it is a prerequisite. Have an awesome day.
all right, we have a special treat. We're very serious about making sure that we connect with our middle school, and so we invited the middle school assistant principal that will be working directly with the kids next year. So I'm going to call her up now, and if she wants to say just a few brief words, and she's going to lead them out because guess what? They are all yours now.
Good morning, and we welcome all of them. It is so nice to see so many familiar faces for current siblings that we have at King Middle School. I would like to say two things, guys. One, just always keep in mind, although they are getting older, the most important thing you can do as parents is to hold on to them. Hold on to your babies because you don't know who's influencing them. But if you got a hold on them, they can't be influenced. When they get to middle school, peers are the most important thing in their lives. It doesn't matter if you punish them. It doesn't matter if they get in trouble at school. What their friends think of them becomes more important. But if you as the parent continues to be that guide in their lives, they can't be swayed too far to the left or to the right. So please continue to have that partnership with us at King. The second thing that I say that you will hear me say all the time, and most of you are out in the audience, I see some of my 6th graders out there now, accountability and ownership. I need you to own what you do wrong. I'm going to hold you accountable. They can tell you. My parents say, I'm going to hold you accountable. But I'm going to treat your children like I take them home and feed them every night. I will not treat them any way outside of that. And with that being said, I want to continue the partnership because I'm looking here at this size of the class, and it's approximately 50 students, but I do want you to understand, moving to 6th grade, not only will you see a smaller class size like this, but I have 300 6th graders alone. That is a large group, and I keep my hands on every one of them, but I need your help in helping me hold that hand to make sure they don't go too far to the left. I'm going to be there. I don't think so. And the one true thing for me, I love when I see heels, but I run, and they can tell you I run. So you will always see me in a pair of kicks. Break out, I'm gonna break out with you. So, with that being said, I'm excited to have them. I welcome all of them to King Middle School, and we look forward to continual partnership and support of your children as well. Thank you all.